let's read our goals before we get too far in. So, for today's stream, we have quite a few things that we're trying to save up for today. So, we want to save to expand our inventory. That'll be 10,000 gold. Excuse me. We want to save for 50... No, we want to save for 2 autograbbers. Which would be 50,000 gold. Buy more amaranth and fairy rose. If we can make a fall outfit, that would be great. I don't know if we'll be able to this year. Continue making mushroom logs for each type of tree. I'm not sure if we've finished that last time. I'll have to check. Make a crystallarium when we can. We need iridium ore for that. So, again, we'll see. Romance Haley. I have to do that every time. Save up for a bigger house to upgrade the house. Make iridium sprinklers when we have iridium ore, and then put tappers on the trees as they continue growing. So, some goals that we've had in the past, and then some newer ones. Alright, weather report. Weather report. Sorry. Missed it. It's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Fortune teller. Spirits are neutral. Queen of sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce. Fruit salad. Here's a healthy and delicious treat to brighten up your day. The most important thing to remember is that you need ripe fruit. Forget the bland stuff they sell at the supermarket. I'm talking fresh-picked, juicy, bursting with flavor fruit. Okay, now watch closely. Perfect. And I'll skip the fishing info. Alright, the fishing info is super useful when you're prioritizing fishing, but I'm not super prioritizing fishing right now. Alright, let's harvest everything this morning. I feel like it would be nice to have a pomegranate tree. There's so many other things that we're saving up for. Check the... No fruits in the bat cave. Oh, hold on. Good morning, duckies. Good morning, chickens. Good morning, goat. Good morning, cow. Good morning, other cow. Got some mushrooms from our mushroom log. I don't know if those trees aren't growing because they can't, or because they're just slower than the rest of them. Okay, we do have a mushroom log over here, and we have a mushroom log for each of these trees, so that's good. Carp frenzy has begun in the mountains. I don't think I'll go and take care of that. Did I say hi to you? Did I say hi to you? No, I didn't. Let's check the greenhouse. Are you ready? No. Oh. We do have the quest to harvest 100 amaranth. And I think that we bought enough amaranth for that. I think. So we should be covered on that. We just need to harvest it. Oh yes, we did. We did buy enough. I do remember specifically doing that. And let's make some pail. Put up our pail. Copper bar. Do we have a smoked smallmouth bass yet? We do, so we can sell that one. We can smoke another fish. Smoke another smallmouth bass. Cool. And put up our apple. Perfect. Good morning, puppy. Okay. We can buy more fairy rose, maybe? I think maybe I'll harvest a lot of this sunflower. These sunflowers, I should say. And then we'll just focus on getting fairy rose honey. Because it is one of the most valuable ones. Oh. Old flower there. Okay. The issue is since we're trying to save up money and fairy seeds are expensive, we're going to be using up a lot of our money to do that. But we're slowly making our way. Salmon frenzy has begun in town. Actually, I might want to do that. Someone bring me a catfish. I can't get enough of them. Harvey. 600 gold on delivery and Harvey will be thankful. Alright. Let's find the salmon frenzy real quick. Oh, there's our girlfriend. And actually we have a sunflower on us, so... Wow, they're beautiful. These are my absolute favorite. I've never been to the forest, you know. It might be interesting to explore it someday. We could go together. Okay. No salmon frenzy over here. Maybe it's further north. Let's put some bait in the crab trap while we're at it. Hello, salmon? It did say in town, right? Oh, there they are. Maybe I'll go over to the other side. Don't leave without me. Come to me, my babies. I feel like in real life salmon are expensive, so they're probably worth a lot in the game, right? Not like a lot, but maybe more than the other fish. Didn't land in there. Aw, they're gone. Alright. Well, then let's head over to... buy some fairy seeds. Sure. If you need any help with knowing where fish are I used to speed run the fishing bundle so I know where they all are by memory. Oh, good to know. Okay. I may use your knowledge for evil in this Mean Girl Let's Play. You'll be an accomplice to my crimes. Did you just do that for fun? Speedrun the fishing bundle for fun? Or was this for a thing? Alright, we Got another smoked smallmouth bass. Smoke another one of those guys. Give me the sturgeon him and I have beef. Give me the sturgeon him? Sturgeon him? I'm afraid I don't understand the sentence. Give me the sturgeon and I... Oh! Give me the sturgeon. Period. Him and I have beef. Got it. I'm caught up. I got it. I'm smart, I promise. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice. Punctuation was never my strong suit. No worries. I think generally on the internet, most people aren't using punctuation, so it is definitely not just you. My brain was just reading it in a funny way. My brain said, huh? Like the cat meme. Huh? Do you like speedrunning things? Is that something that you do often? Yeah, actually. Let's put salmon in here. There we go. The cat is my spirit animal. I feel like I'm lost. The cat is my spirit animal. I'm so sorry. My brain is not functioning, obviously. Cat is your spirit animal. Were we talking about cats earlier? I'm sorry. My brain is broken. Oh, thank you so much. My brain is so broken right now. You're right. We were talking about the hug cat. That gotcha. That is a good animal to have as your guide. I got the brain fog bad when I was sick too. It's all good. Yeah, I struggle with brain fog pretty regularly, but like it's funny because it's not really a big deal when I'm, you know, by myself or staying mostly silent. But then on stream, I'll say something, and then literally 2 seconds later, someone will comment on what I just said, and I'll be like, I have no recollection of anything we talked about that's related to that. I'm sure I said something related to it, but I have no recollection. and then I feel dumb. Then I'm being publicly shamed by my brain fog. I'm being targeted by my own brain. But it is the way it is. That's the life of someone with chronic illness, is just people being like, what is wrong with you? And you being like, a lot, actually. There's a lot going on. Okay, it's 6:10 p.m. Someone bring me catfish. Actually, yeah. Skinny G, where are the catfish located? Where can I find a catfish in this beautiful fall season? I get the feeling though, nah, come on, you're not dumb, just ill. Yes, chronically so. I think that was one of the biggest struggles that I had when I first started flaring real bad, when my chronic illness started like manifesting itself in my life. From when I was a kid, I was told that I was, very sharp-witted and intelligent, and when I went, when I went to college for my first degree, I felt, my mental capacities were fully there. But I did go to college again after my chronic illness had manifested itself, and it felt so different. It was so weird, and I had to kind of reset my mindset to be like, oh, I'm not dumb. This is just the way this is manifesting, and I'm not able to communicate what I'm thinking as well as I used to. I'm not able to process things as quickly as I used to, and that was really hard to adjust to. And now I'm just like, it is the way it is. Catfish is river below Haley's house when raining. Okay, cool. So probably not today then. How many days do we have for that? 2? Do I have catfish sitting in here, actually? I should, right? Oh, there is one. Okay. I have one singular catfish. I'll give it to Harvey, because it's only worth $250 and Harvey's going to give me $600. And I'll just catch more catfish later. So now we know if it rains, let's go catch some catfish. Is Harvey's even open at this point? I might have to bring it to him tomorrow. We'll see. They're hard to catch. Don't blame me for only having one. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's locked. Yeah. All right. You're not at the saloon, are you, Harvey? Probably not. You know, I totally forgot that we had a goal in this Let's Play to go to the saloon every Friday to try and talk to everyone. That didn't happen. Obviously, I'm not sticking with it, but I also don't think we're going to put that back on our to-do list because my ADHD is too strong for remembering every Friday to go. I'm often not looking at the days of the week. I just kind of go. I should look at the days of the week, but let's not torture my brain. All right, we'll get it to him tomorrow since he's closed and not at the saloon. We'll sell that. What is the fish that we have the most of? We do have a sardine. We also have a bream. Smoke a bream, maybe? Before bed? Smoke a casual bream before bed. Sell this smallmouth bass. And maybe we can switch out and make some more cheese and mayo before we go to bed as well. Why did I grab that? My brain is working at 100%, obviously. Actually need more than 1 milk. Let's do that. And then grab 1 egg. We have 19 of those, so I can afford to make mayo out of that. I should make another mayo maker, honestly. Let's go ahead and just do that. Why not? Wood, stone, earth crystal, and copper bar. Wood, stone, earth crystal, and copper bar. Let's see. Copper bar. Let's just make... Oop. Earth crystal. I keep on clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. 1 mayo maker coming up. Perfect. Not what I wanted. That up. I can only imagine how tough that would be. It was a struggle, for sure. Becoming disabled or chronically ill makes you go through, like, it feels like, I described it the other day as like or also like being late diagnosed autistic or ADHD or any kind of neurodivergence. And I imagine probably other things as well, but I can only speak from my experience. It's kind of like going through a second puberty. Like you're learning new things about yourself, and they're really hard things to wrap your brain around, and you're becoming a different person than who you used to be in some cases, and yeah, it's a weird thing to go through for sure. But the good thing is that you know, especially if you have if you're lucky enough to have a solid support system and to have a good head on your shoulders, you can get through that and kind of allow yourself to adapt to your new situation better. But it takes time, sometimes years. And then as your situation changes too and fluctuates, there's more learning opportunities and things like that. So it's a full journey, and it's tough. But if there's anyone out there listening who is, you know, newly going through these things, I don't want to use the like stereotypical phrasing of it gets better, but it is really hard at first, and you learn to adapt and grow, and things do improve, and it is so important to like show yourself love and gentleness when you're going through all of that, for sure. Okay, weather report. It's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Fortune teller, spirits are in good humor. Okay, living off the land. It's blackberry season. Bushes across the countryside are overflowing with ripe fruit. Just go outside and see for yourself. Look at the guy on the TV. He's so cute. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's very cute. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh, Mags, thank you for bringing bread pizzas to our virtual potluck. How are you? How's your day going? Okay, we got some jam ready, strawberry jelly, and blackberry jelly. Let's see, do we already have any of these? It's a new strawberry jelly, but we already had blackberry jelly, so we can sell the rest of the strawberry jellies and the blackberry jelly. We can put something new into the preserve jars. Good morning, puppy. Ooh, we have some stuff to harvest too. Exciting. Got some broken glasses from our crab pot. Not at my best, but doing all right. I'm so sorry to hear that. How about you? I am also not at my best. I'm running a low-grade fever today, and I'm feeling incredibly nauseous trying to hold that back. Hoping not to get fully sick, but we are here. We're chilling in Stardew. We're having a good time. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing great. We'll send you positive vibes your way. And we can commiserate together. Skinny G is also going through it with a whole bunch of fire alarms going off all at once. Today and yesterday, so I feel like we're all kind of on the struggle bus today. We can ride the bus together. Sorry, I don't mean to like make anyone's issues feel smaller than they are by laughing through it. Laughing for me is a coping mechanism. I cope with going through tough times by laughing. So I'm not trying to minimize your suffering. Thank you. I appreciate the good energy. Thank you, Tomato, for the Zuko sound bite. By the way, if you're new or if you have forgotten, we do have sound alerts. You can find them under the About section on my Twitch page, and you can play sounds for no bits on our stream if you so choose. So feel free. I chose ones that I enjoy, so feel free to play those if you would like. Hey, listen! Weird. I got a little alert on my computer that I haven't seen before. Okay, let's sell the mayo. Oh, I forgot to put the milk back. Sell the mayo and the cheese. We got a red mushroom from our mushroom log. And we need to bring Harvey a catfish today. So maybe we'll do that next so that we don't forget. Oops. This one. Perfect. Fall year 2 already. I'm still on my summer year 1. Haven't played in a while. Oh, really? Haven't played just because you've got other things going on, or playing other games? Okay. Let's harvest our cranberries, which maybe we'll put the cranberries in the preserve jars. We also have to go grab the apples as well. There we go. Our little fairy roses are growing. Ooh, I can actually harvest this amaranth, which then we can deliver over... Oh no, we can ship it. Okay, so let's just immediately ship this amaranth so that we don't forget. And we can put the cranberries in preserve jars and then put the rest of them up. Look at us go. We're making things happen. Yeah, playing other games, but I don't want to abandon that save. That's fair. I'm the type of person who, like, in my normal life off of stream, I like go through phases where it'll be like, oh, I haven't played this game in a really long time. And then I play that game for like every time I play games for a while. And then I'll get tired of it and I'll jump over to something else and play that for a while and then get tired of it and jump over to something else. So I feel that. I don't normally abandon a game unless I just don't like it. Or if it's really, really hard, then I might abandon it. Okay, help wanted. Buying 1 midnight carp at 3 times the market value. Please deliver directly into my hands. Lewis. 450 gold on delivery makes Lewis happy. I don't know if I have that many midnight carp to just give away. Oh no, I was going over to Harvey's. Not Pierre's. That's usually what I do as well. Yeah, I like playing that way because then I don't get bored, but I also hyperfixate on things. And I just go with my hyperfixations as long as it's a healthy, okay hyperfixation to go off of. Where the heck would Harvey be? I guess I'll look it up. What game have you been playing lately, Mags? Okay, fall. Day 8. Monday. Stands by tree west of bridge to the beach. Down here, yep. Okay. Excuse me, I have your catfish for you. Hey, you brought me the item I asked for. I really appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thanks so much. Head over to the mayor's and grab whatever our reward is for that. Got a snail out of this crab pot. There we go. Okay, special request board. It's a new one today. 2 different ones. First one is Fragments of the Past, calling all amateur paleontologists. I need 100 pieces of bone for my studies. Please drop them off at the Nope, not community center. Museum counter. Gunther. We have 7 days for that. Or, hey, I have an idea for a new style of bed, but I'll need 80 hardwood to make it happen. Can anyone help? Robin. We have 7 days for that. I think I'm going to go with the hardwood again. I think that'll be a little bit easier for us to make happen with everything else we have to do, rather than going into the mines and trying to get bone. So, ooh, we got 5 mystery boxes. We can go ahead and open those up at Clint's. I've been playing Minecraft, and this week some friends and I started playing a game called Hunter Call of the Wild. That sounds super familiar. I don't think I've ever played, though. Are you enjoying it so far? Also, what are you doing in Minecraft? Anything specific, or just kind of playing it? Process geodes. Lucky lunch. Mixed flower seeds. More mixed flower seeds. 5 bombs. And 5 more bombs. Okay, sweet. If we do mixed flower seeds, that's not like regular flowers. That's like wild flowers, right? Like, if I put them down where we have all our flowers, it wouldn't be like honey flowers. You know what I haven't done in a while too? Check the beach for stuff. I'm gonna go down to the beach and check it. I feel like I never go to the beach in this save. When we open up the island, we'll probably be down here a lot more often, but let's go ahead and put some bait in the crab pot down here. I am, it's very immersive. Nice. My brain fog read I'm very immature instead of it's very immersive, and I was like, what? So I had to read that like 3 times before my brain caught up. Oh my goodness. I'm doing some map art in Minecraft. What is map art? I've played Minecraft minimally. I know I've mentioned it before on this stream, but I really like playing Minecraft. But it makes me motion sick and I get a migraine when I play it. So I can only play it for like 15 or 20 minutes before I have to get off, and then I have a migraine for the next 24 hours. So I haven't gotten too far immersed in it, so I'm not sure what map art is. I don't know about the flower thing. Haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I feel like I might have tried it, and then I just got like sweet pea flowers and things like that, I think. So I'm not gonna try it. I'll look it up later, but I'm not gonna try it this time because I think. Thank you for the hydrate, tomato. I think that's what happened last time, so I don't want to waste all my spots for flowers on wildflowers. All right, I am hydrated. Okay. Oh, we don't have... Hold on. Let's put that there. Put our sardines over here. One. Else up. There we go. We keep getting iridium harvestables now because of our level of harvesting. My brain, because we foraging, there we go. We chose botanist, so foraged items are always highest quality. But we haven't gotten the iridium. We haven't gotten a lot of iridium harvestables, so I keep on trying to put them into... Or forageables. Sorry, not harvestables. My god. My brain is not doing well. We're just gonna admit that straight up. Yeah, we haven't had a lot of the iridium forageables. So I keep on trying to put them in the bins and they don't go, and I think they do. And then I keep on just carrying them around on accident. Excuse me. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and put these bombs in our desert chest so we can bring them over to... Ooh, and maybe the Lucky Lunches can go in there too. So that we can bring them over to the Skull Caverns. Which maybe we should try doing the Skull Caverns today. I don't know if a brain fog day is the best day to do it, but it might be fun to try. So there are maps in Minecraft. When you create a map of your area, it shows every block on the surface. If you place the correct blocks, you can make pixel art. Oh, that's so fun! That's really cool. If you ever feel like sharing what you're working on, feel free to put a screenshot into the gaming channel on our Discord, because I'd love to see. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. I think we did all of the mushroom logs that we wanted to do. We just don't have hardwood growing yet, so we'll want hardwood on... or a mushroom log next to the hardwood whenever it grows, but... I think we can probably mark that off of our list. Oh wait, I forgot. Let's go over down to the forest and get our hardwood for Robin's quest. Oh my gosh, we have a friend! Look who it is! It's a baby! It's a trash panda baby! It's not actually a baby. Okay. It's a raccoon. Raccoon says, hungry, need fish. Okay, so it wants a smoked salmon and 5 mussels. We can make that happen for you, baby. You can count on me. But first, I need to go harvest some hardwood. A smoked salmon and 5 mussels. Gotta remember that. Everyone putting the petting emotes for the raccoon. Y'all are gonna get rabies. Oh my gosh. Sure, I'm recreating real life paintings. So far I've only made... Oh wow, the girl with a pearl earring by... I don't know how to pronounce the name. Johannes Vermeer? Now I'm working on Mona Lisa. That's so cool. Yeah, I would love to see it. If you're comfortable with sharing screenshots, I'd love to see it. I really love the girl with a pearl earring painting. That one was one of the first ones that showed up on the when the art seller person, whose name I'm forgetting, came to my Animal Crossing island. But I could not afford it, so I did not buy it. Okay. Gotta collect our blackberries while we're here, too. Raccoon petting in the 1.7 update. my gosh. We don't have raccoons here. I didn't know that. Yeah, raccoons are... How do you describe raccoons? I think I would describe them as intelligent mischief makers. They like getting into things. If they have easy access to food, they're going to get it. They have, you know, hands that look very human-like, so they can get into a lot of stuff. And you can tell when a raccoon has gotten into things because it's usually very round, just from being able to eat things very easily. But yeah, they also carry rabies, so in general, don't pet wildlife. In general. Don't do it. But yeah, raccoons especially. Also, like, they're not friendly creatures. You know, they're not, I don't think they're naturally violent or anything, but, you know, wild animals are wild animals, so why is that opening? And oh, I see. That guy's just stuck, so I'm just gonna go this way. Wild animals are wild, so they might think that you are a threat if you walk up to them. I'm sure that y'all know this, but as a former environmental educator, I feel it's my duty to say these things. Just in case people don't know. The amount of people that didn't have access to proper wildlife education and get hurt, get quote unquote attacked by wild animals because they don't know the proper wild animal etiquette the number is alarming. Okay, nice. I'll share it as soon as I can later tonight. Okay, sounds good. No pressure too. Like if it takes you a few days or, you know, however long, doesn't matter how long. Please don't feel rushed to do that. It's just, I'd like to see when you have the time, if you have the time. We have lots of possums here. I think I can relate to that. Yeah. I wonder if it's the same kind of possum as the ones that we have here. I think possums are super cute. A lot of people don't, but I think they're precious. Also, ads are going to be starting in about a minute and a half. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I really do appreciate it. It is midnight, so I should go to bed. Supposedly, urban raccoons' art started to show domestication traits, so maybe in 300 years there will be pet raccoons. Oh! That's cool. I know that there are people who keep them as pets, but it's usually like people who are trained in rescue. And they have rescued raccoons that cannot be returned to the wild for one reason or another. There are some other people who just keep them as pets for fun. But, yeah, I'm not sure if that's advisable. Okay, we made 5,321 gold today, so that's pretty good. Made some good progress. Can't wait for my great-great-great-grandson to get to pet a raccoon. Incredible. Or maybe you could have pet a raccoon if you become a wildlife rehabilitator as well. Though again, I don't know, like I've worked with raptors before, like owls and eagles and hawks and falcons and things like that. But they weren't domesticated. They were wild. So, and also if you pet a bird's feathers, it messes with the oils that keep them clean and waterproof. So we weren't allowed to pet them. Okay, Robin's project. Hey, I have an idea for a new style of bed. Yep, we have 12 out of 80 collected, and we have to add the hardwood to the stockpile in Robin's house. So we want to make sure that we keep that hardwood and don't do anything with it. Got the 600 gold from the catfish. That's good. Okay, weather report. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Fortune teller, spirits feel neutral today. Okay, so probably not the skull caverns today. Okay. Alright, ads have started. We're just gonna harvest things while people are in ads. Oh. Dear Olivia, you've been such a help around town since you moved here. Everyone keeps telling me all the wonderful things you've done for them. Please accept this thank you. Thank you prize. Mayor. We got 2,500 gold from the mayor. I'm going to read the other one when people come back. I forgot that I usually wait until people get back to read those, just in case. But I will harvest this artichoke. I was going to call it broccoli. I feel like it looks very similar to the broccoli. Okay, we can harvest this amaranth and immediately sell it, since that is part of the amaranth quest. Harvest the corn. Keep going. 27 crows is a lot of crows, my goodness. Thank you for your service, little raccoon scarecrow. A whole bunch of sunflower honey and wild honey. Harvest the apple. Let's put our veggies up. This is our first artichoke harvest, I guess. And put our fruit up. And I believe we have one available this thing. What's it called? Keg. My brain keeps on thinking peg, not the same thing. Not at all. Welcome back from ads, by the way. Thank you for sticking around for them. Every time I'm trying to think of the word keg, my brain first goes to the word peg. So yeah, that's where we're at. Dear Olivia, 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Okay, 1 week from today. So, I think that we are going to... I think that we're going to mess up the Grange display in a very specific way and see if it works. So that means that we have to... Actually, I'll sell that. We have to go and grab more shorts from Mayor Lewis's house, so we'll go do that today as well. Okay, let's go grab our stuff from our animals. I think maybe I'll just start doing this, where I take out the extras of milk and eggs and put them into the mayo and cheese makers before we go harvest everything, so that when we get back from harvesting we can just dump them into the correct chests and go. Let's harvest the eggs. Do we have anything in here? Are our melons ready? They are. Okay. We got some amaranth ready in here as well, so that's good. We can go ahead and ship those. I think that's it. Dump the eggs. Dump the milk. And put the milk pail there. Perfect. How many melons do we have? Not a lot. Let's make some more melon seeds to put in the greenhouse. Oops. No, don't eat it. Eat the seeds. Our strawberries up. Beautiful. And sell this amaranth. And we can go get the hardwood once we get back from Mayor Lewis's house. But let's go to... Oh, wait. We have to go... Staircase. Are they in here? No. Here? Where are my staircases? Did I take them all over to... I guess so. How many do we need? 10 stone? Let's see. We need 99 stone. Just kidding. Okay. Go to Mayor Lewis's and then we'll go get hardwood. Our girlfriend. Hello, Haley. I haven't forgotten about you, I promise. I'm starting to like the smell of dirt. Isn't that weird? I think it's because you're around all the time. Cute. We gotta wife her up. Okay. Help wanted. An invasive crab species is living in the local mine, threatening the native wildlife. These creatures are known for disguising themselves as stones. I'll pay someone to slay 3 of them. Demetrius. 540 gold reward. We'll see, Demetrius. We'll see. Okay, let's go to Mayor Lewis's. Mean girl, not so mean sometimes. Exactly. I know, that's why I think that they would make each other better people. Which I think is lovely. Okay. Here we go. Da, da, da. So for those of you who haven't seen, this is about, I think, the 3rd time we're doing this in this save. And it is because I want to do all of the options that you can do with the Mayor's purple shorts, which means that I need multiple versions of the purple shorts. So, and the way that you can get multiple versions is by doing this, but there is a cost. You grab them, and then you have to get back through the maze, and an angry pair of purple shorts comes to attack you. So if you don't have enough health, you're kind of screwed. But luckily we seem to be doing okay-ish, maybe. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. All right, we got another pair. And we barely made it out alive. My mic was covering the health bar, so did not realize I was about to die. But we're good. We made it. So now we have an extra pair that we can that we can use for all of the options that we have. Alright, now we'll go get some hardwood from the forest. Oh, that's right. We also needed to smoke some salmon and get 5 mussels for the raccoons. I wonder if we should go up and grab those now, or... No. We'll do it later. Look at it rubbing its little hands together. Also, if you've never seen a raccoon wash its food, I highly recommend looking up a video. It is very cute. They have an instinct that makes them rinse their food off in usually running water, I think. And they clean off their food. And there is a video of a raccoon that gets cotton candy as a little treat, and it follows its instinct to wash the food in water. And you can imagine what happens. Which I think is sad. The cotton candy one is sad. I'm like, why would you do that to the poor guy? But them washing their food is very cute. Oops. Now that you mentioned the mic, I noticed the decoration. What is it? A plushie? It is, yeah. It's a little moose. It's a moose wearing a little red scarf. I was going through all my stuffies earlier because I was like, oh, maybe I can put those in my background, at least for winter time. And I found this one. And since we had, you know, our little pumpkin head baby for October, I pictured myself doing something like this for every season, but I didn't have one for this season. I was like, oh wait, this is perfect. We can just put this guy up. So this will be our winter mic buddy for streams. I'll have to figure out what to do for spring, but we're not even in winter yet, technically, so I have time. Ooh, I got a wood skip for the first time. That's exciting. Poor thing. I know, I agree. Why would you give a raccoon a food that's gonna disappear if they put it into water? This one is okay to pet, right? The plushie, yes. Real life moose, absolutely not. Real life moose will fuck you up. But the plushie, absolutely. This one is definitely okay to pet. I haven't seen a real life moose in, like, out and about, up close. I have seen one from far away. But I don't think I would want to see one up close, either way. Unless I was, like, protected by something. River jelly. Sorry, I took a fishing detour. The bubbles were here, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. I'm trying to make money. Fishing is a good way to do it. That was an easy catch. Of course, it was a carp. Yeah, the plushie is what I meant. Yes. This plushie is very safe. It's just a little guy. And give it little pets on the head. Scritch, 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 scritch. Ooh. We got a wall basket from fishing. Exciting. Another river jelly. These bubbles are lasting a long time. I'm taking advantage of it for as long as it's here. Let's skip. Oh. Dang it, we're full. I guess I'll get rid of... No. The slime, I guess? Or the fiber. Or the sap, because there's only 3 of them. No. Winter root. Let's get rid of the winter root. Okay. Let's just focus on the hardwood now. Perfect. Okay, I think that's all of the hardwood, so let's go back home. Dump everything out. Inventory in the first 2 years is annoying. Whenever I go fishing or mining, I have to empty my pockets first. Yeah, it is not ideal. That's why we're saving up money for expanding our inventory, which I think actually we can do with the money we have now. So maybe we should do that tomorrow. I know we're also saving up for other things, but I feel like expanding our inventory is probably one of the priorities. And then we want an auto grabber. The other things we're saving up for are an auto grabber and then upgrading our house. Okay. Upgrading up here. Put a forager up. Shoot. Move that up. Put our plethora of blackberries up. Our fish. Wood skips go in here. And the carp go over here. And actually probably... Oh, wait. Let's smoke a salmon for our raccoon friends. We can recycle these glasses. Grab the melon seeds. We can sell the mead. Grab coal to smoke the fish. Oh. Auto grabber is awesome. I know. Whenever I start a new game and I forget I don't have the auto grabber, I'm like, oh my god. I spend so much time doing just grabbing things in the morning. And then when you get the Junimo hut too, oh my gosh, it's so helpful. Not selling that. We're selling the mead. We want to plant the melon seeds, but we'll do that tomorrow. We'll put up the hardwood seed in here. And then we want to put up our purple shorts. And our wall plant. Put the wall plant in here, I guess. Alright. Let's go to bed. I think we need 50,000 gold for the auto grabbers. So if we spend the money that we have now, expand the inventory, and then we can work to save up for the auto grabbers. And then we can save up to work towards the... Well, we did want to get the house expansion. Hold on, how much is that? Because we wanted to do that so that we can give Santa cookies this year. And like have a kitchen to cook those. We might, I don't, hold on. Oh, do we have cookies? I don't think we have cookies, so if we don't get gifted them, we'll have to make them, which means we'll have to expand our house. Upgrades. The first upgrade is 10,000 gold, so we could actually upgrade our house now, and we have almost enough to expand our inventory as well. So maybe we can do both of those things. Okay, we need 450 wood. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's exciting. She opens at 8, so we can head up there at that time, just so that we don't forget that that's what we want to do. For now, we'll harvest all our stuff. And then once we pay for those things, then we can work on saving up for the autograbbers. Beautiful. House upgrade, nice. I'm only starting to save up for that now, but it's too early in my game. I mean, I think that it just depends on how you play, right? I'm pretty sure I normally upgrade my house a lot earlier than I have for this Let's Play. But it just hasn't really been a priority since I'm more goal-oriented for this one, rather than just kind of going with the flow and just playing casually, if that makes sense. But if you like cooking and things like that, it's nice to upgrade the... Oop, inventory full already. It's nice to upgrade your house so that you have the kitchen. And I'm trying to 100% one of my saves, so I'm working on cooking every single recipe. So it's nice to have that kitchen so that I can do that. Rhubarb is a fruit. It's our first rhubarb harvest, I guess. Oh, spiceberry is a fruit too. I guess we don't have the iridium one. I just didn't think we had any of them. There we go. Missed them. And then pumpkin. There we go. Let's sell the mayo and the cheese. Okay, we have the smoked salmon for the raccoons, so we can't forget to give them that. And then they wanted 5 mussels, which I'm realizing now, yeah, we don't have. So we'll have to work on that for them. Every time we go down the beach, we'll have to collect them and remember not to smoke them. Speaking of smoking, though, I am going to smoke this crawfish. I'll plant these melons while we're in here too. We'll harvest all this star fruit. Look at us go. Harvest that. Might as well just replant those seeds. Cool. And let's grab our milk pail. Good morning, chickens. I'm sorry you can't go outside today because it's raining. Good morning, ducky. Okay, sounds good. We'll be here. Resin. The perfect soundbite for that. I don't know why it didn't show up in chat. It's weird. And we gave milk yesterday. Okay. Now we can dump everything in. The rest of our harvest up. Starfruit up. Our oak resin and... no. Yeah, oak resin and pine tar. Pine tar. on the pontoon. Alright, let's go upgrade our house. Alrighty. Upgrade house. I can increase the size of your house and add a kitchen. Oops. I moved and accidentally clicked the button. Well, thank you. I'll get started tomorrow. I should be finished in around 3 days. Good thing that's what we came here for to begin with. Or that would have been upsetting. Okay. Now, if we just sell some stuff to Pierre, we should be able to also upgrade our inventory. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, the sound alerts thing just came through now. That's really weird. I wonder why it was so delayed. I'm not delayed, am I? No. That's really odd. Hello, penguins! How are you? Sorry, I had a work meeting, went back. No worries. No worries at all. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with us. How was the work meeting? Did it go okay? Sebastian says, if you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. We can only hope, Sebastian. We can only hope. Fine, thanks. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. Oh, shoot. It's a Wednesday. Pierre's is closed. Dang it. I'm doing all right. I was running a low-grade fever earlier and feeling super nauseous. I think I'm feeling a little bit better. I took some meds right before stream to try and help me get through it. So physically not doing great, but had a really good productive morning prepping for a couple of streams that we have coming up. So overall okay. Hoping that whatever was going on with my body earlier is just a very temporary thing. We will see. Is your day going all right? What have you been up to today? Okay, let's put our wood up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, we just upgraded our house. Pierre's is closed, so we can't do anything about our inventory. But we can make more mead while we're waiting, and we can give the smoked salmon to the raccoon. So that's good. Oops. Just recycled some trash, then some kickboxing. Nice! How's kickboxing going? Glad to hear there's minor improvements in your condition. Thank you, Skinny G. I appreciate it. Yeah, we gotta thank the meds for that one, I think. Also probably the lemon ginger tea. A little bit as well. Lemon ginger tea and peppermint tea are my best friends. Because I'm pretty frequently nauseous or just like have stomach pain. So they are my BFFs. Okay, let's give this raccoon one of the things it needs. I guess we could go search for mussels on the beach as well. See if we can find any. Then we can sell this mayo and cheese and hopefully get enough money to upgrade our inventory tomorrow. Welcome back, Max. I just stumbled in. Are we being nice today or full Regina George mode? Great question. So also welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Meg Wilkso, I think. Let me know what you want to be called, what you prefer to be called. But when we get the option to be mean in this save, we pick the meanest option. Kind of in general, we just don't try and get to know the NPCs in this save. We are also being a menace with the mayor's purple shorts. If we have the option to be a menace, be mean, bully someone. It sounds so bad, but it's true. That's what we're doing. And then if we get any options for mean dialogue, then we're choosing that. But other than that, we play as if we're regular Stardewing. I guess we are a Jojo Mart member, so that's another thing as well. We chose Jojo Mart over small business. But when we do have the opportunity to be Regina George level, we are Regina George level. We had to be mean to our Stardew girlfriend. We're dating Haley. We had to be mean to her. I think it was last week maybe, or maybe the week before, which was a bummer. I felt really bad, but that's why we're doing this Let's Play, is because I feel bad doing the mean dialogue options, but I want to know what we've been missing out on, so this is forcing me to play as a mean person. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Absolutely. And yes, I'm pretty smart. Most people call me Meg, so you can call me Meg too. Okay, sounds good. Welcome in, Meg. Thank you so much for being here. How's your day going? I hope you're well. I don't know if you've been into stream before. I know that was your first time chat, but I don't know if you've hung out before, but we do have a question of the day that's pinned at the top of chat. There's never any pressure to answer, but if you ever want to answer the question of the day, it will always be pinned at the top of chat if you want to answer. And sometimes it's, you know, more deep, insightful questions, and other times, like today, it's just kind of a silly little thing that people can answer when they come in. But yeah, feel free. And also, yeah, let us know how your day is going. A lot of us in chat today are struggle bussing, including myself. I'm not feeling very well today, but we're here to support each other. I'm selling my mayo and my cheese. That's what I'm doing. Perfect. And we're putting our seeds. Haha, got it. Being a little menace in Stardew sometimes is too fun to resist. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm trying to, I've said this before on stream, but having a character like Olivia, who we made specifically to have a backstory that makes her mean, has helped me have that separation of like, this is a character that I am playing as, rather than I am being mean. Because oftentimes when I play games, I create a character that's me. So then if I'm mean, then I feel bad and like, I don't want to say take like responses personally, but like it hurts a little bit more. But since I have this separation, I've been able to see this as if I'm watching a TV show almost, and get to laugh at the responses that we're getting rather than being like sad that I made someone sad in the game. But yeah, it's honestly been really fun. We've seen a lot of things that at least I haven't seen before, so I'm really enjoying myself. It's been a good time. And I can't believe how far we've gotten already. We're in fall of year 2, which is wild. I just started doing this save in July, I believe, maybe end of July, so it's wild that we're already on year 2. But yeah, it's been going really well. My day's been good, going well, and I just got free from work. Yay! Free from work! And now I'm here with my favorite coffee, ready to enjoy this cozy game. Amazing. What is your favorite coffee? Did you get it from somewhere, or do you make it at home? Gabby in chat. Call me Mags, just a heads up so you don't get confused. Oh yes, yeah. Magnago? Maybe. I never learned how to pronounce it. Is Mags. Sure, I can answer. Oh yeah, Meg and Mags. That might be a little bit confusing. I'll try and enunciate. Sure, I can answer. I actually enjoy replying to questions because it makes the chat more fun and helps us get to know each other better. Yes, exactly. I really enjoy getting to know people who are in chat. It's really fun, and I'm very much a community-based streamer, so the more that we can get to know each other and build community, I feel like the more welcoming this space is for everyone involved, for everyone who's hanging out. So it makes for a good time, I think. Okay, we'll put that in there. What else did I say I was gonna do? Did we gather our wood today? I can't remember if we did. I need to go and check. We'll go do that next. My answer is I'm bringing virtual iced caramel latte and some warm brownies. That sounds great. The perfect dessert. So far, our potluck has... I decided to bring huckleberry... frozen huckleberry lemonade. And then Tomato brought dubious food, referencing Zelda. Mags brought... No, Skinny G brought pork bao buns, I believe. Mags, what did you bring? I remember reading it, but I can't remember what you brought. And now we have a virtual iced caramel latte and some warm brownies. That sounds like a incredible potluck. I need this to happen in real life. That sounds delicious. Good point. Make that I go by Skinny G so there's no confusion. Yes, Caffeine Goblin is Skinny G. We all kind of have, like, I don't want to say random nicknames, but there are some nicknames that, like, don't necessarily seem to directly connect to the usernames. So if anyone is ever confused about who we are referencing, feel free to ask in chat. I'm more than happy to answer that. And if I don't see it immediately, probably somebody else in chat will know and will answer. I don't want anyone to feel like they're being left out or confused or anything. I like to make sure everyone feels included. So if you're ever confused, please feel free to speak up in chat. This is a very safe space. Hello, Vanny. How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Bread pizzas. Gotcha. Yes, that was it. My favorite coffee is iced caramel latte, like I mentioned before, and I mostly drink homemade coffee because you can add everything exactly the way you like. Yes, yes, absolutely. When you can add, like, the exact amount of caramel or sugar, or if you want to add a little something in there that you don't normally add, it's nice to have it at home. Just dropping it in to wish everyone a lovely stream. I'm guessing that says Eepy. Good night, Vanny. Thank you for good nighting yourself. I hope that you sleep well. Sweet dreams. Same here. I love that we can all just hang out and make the chat feel cozy. Exactly. Agreed. It made more sense before I changed my username, to be fair. Yes, very fair. Can you remind me why you changed it if you're comfortable? I remember it might have been something uncomfortable, but you did share it in chat. Tomato and I were talking about that the other day. I was like, I can't actually remember why you had changed it. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for the exclamation point good nights, everyone. For Vanny. I got asked about the wrong type of skins too many times, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I know what you mean, but I don't know if it's a chat-friendly answer, so you do not have to answer. I might ask you later on in maybe the Discord or something. By the way, we do have a Discord if you want to join it. We have a lovely community in there. We talk about the things that we enjoy. We have a good time. We post memes about things that happened on stream. It's a good time, so feel free to join. Thank you so much, Mags, for putting the link in the chat. Feel free to follow that link. Keep in mind that we are an 18+ channel. If you are from the UK, they are a lot more strict about that, so I believe you'll have to join. Either way, if you're not from the UK, some people have had to join through their computer first, and then they can hang out in the Discord on mobile. So just keep that in mind. You will have to verify your age And especially if you're in the UK, that they're a lot more strict about that. And we don't have anything super not safe for work on our in our Discord. The 18 plus is just because we are an 18 plus community here on Twitch, so it made sense to make it an 18 plus community on Discord, and it's to keep everyone in our community safe. But yeah, feel free to join if you would like. Thanks a ton for your sweet words. Now I'm curious to gotta get your answer. My answer for the sorry, my brain isn't functioning well. I have sick brain. The potluck food, was that what you're referencing? Sorry if I'm lost on what we're referencing. That happens when I have high brain fog days. Okay, put everything up. I think this path came from under one of the... This like wooden path came from under one of our machines. But I don't want to move the machine to put it down, so I'm just going to put it in here. And the dwarf scroll goes in here. I know it's midnight, we'll get to bed. Just want to put everything up. And there we go. Did we sell our mayo and cheese earlier? Yes, okay, cool. I think we should have enough then to expand our inventory tomorrow, which is very exciting. Because then we'll have a full inventory space. Meg, if that's what you were referencing, what food I would bring to the potluck, I said I was going to bring a frozen huckleberry lemonade. If you're not familiar with huckleberries, they are very similar to blueberries. They grow in the northwestern part of the US. And I had a frozen huckleberry lemonade the other day. And it was delicious, so I couldn't get it off my mind. So that's the first thing that I thought of when I thought, what should I bring to this virtual potluck? Okay, we made 3,517 gold today. Not too bad. Not as good as yesterday, but not too bad. But we definitely have enough money to expand our inventory, which is incredible. Gotcha, can't wait to join your server if my wonky Discord ever behaves. Oh, and I'm not from the UK, I'm from the US. Okay, sounds good. We would love to have you. I'm sorry to hear that your Discord is being wonky. We've had a couple of issues that have been very confusing. But yeah, sorry to hear that. We need Rune in here to help us answer Discord questions. Rune is a stream friend, and Rune's job is to Rune makes a living off of Discord. So, actually, Rune's Twitch should be linked in my about, if you want to check out what Rune does specifically for Discord, if anyone wants to check Rune out. Okay, weather report. It's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Fortune teller. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Okay. So, well, I was going to say, should we try to do Skull Caverns? But I don't know if it would be too much because we have to wait for Pierre's to open to expand our inventory. And then we still have Robin's quest to get all of the hardwood. We'll see. We'll think about it. Living off the land. Looking to get married? You're going to need a mermaid's pendant. Everyone this side of the Gem Sea knows what it means when you give them a mermaid's pendant. Getting your hands on such a pendant can be tricky. Every region seems to have their own custom, but it always has something to do with the beach or ocean. Yeah, maybe I should have bought the mermaid pendant from that guy yesterday, but that's okay. We're not in a rush. We haven't upgraded our house yet, so we need to do that first. I mean, we have, We're just waiting for her to finish it. Which is, again, very exciting. Good morning, puppy. Sorry. Catching up on chat. Hello, Disco! How are you? How's your day going? That actually sounds really good. I've never tried huckleberry lemonade. It's very good. Highly recommend. It was delicious. The only complaint that I have is that they gave me a really small straw to drink it through, and since it's a frozen drink, it was like... Oh my goodness. Hello, Joe! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You came in right as I was going to say the phrase, I had to suck really hard, so... I feel like you manifested that for some reason. I don't know. Maybe. I was talking about this frozen drink that I had recently that they gave me a really small straw for. So I had to like suck on the straw very hard to get the drink through the straw. But yeah. Anyways, welcome in. How was stream today? What were y'all up to? I'm just catching up on chat. I miss Rune hanging out in chat. It's been a minute. Yes, I miss Rune too. I know Rune's been very busy, so... But Rune did post in the Discord recently, so... Thanks for understanding. I've sent a request, so hopefully it gets sorted soon, and then I can join. Okay, sounds good. We would love to have you. But I do have Instagram, so if you want, I can follow you there. That would be lovely. That would be great. ! Socials in the chat, and then you can get that link for my Instagram there. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome in. Hello, Joe. Hello, Toxic. Hello, Acid Kitty. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Zin. Hi, Power Kitty. How are y'all doing today? How's your day going? We've got our question of the day pinned up in the chat if you're interested in answering. So far, we have an incredible virtual potluck going, so I'd love to hear what you would bring if you were to join our virtual potluck. That fits our chat vibe very nicely. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to like speak for your entire chat, but also. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, judging by your expression, it looks super yummy. I definitely need to try it. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Fitting for Joe's chat. Yes, I agree. Oh my goodness. Hello, Piss Girl Dinner. How are you? That is a very funny username. That's very sweet of you, and I just followed you on Instagram. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How's everyone doing today? Tell me, how is your day going? Anything special going on? How was stream? Also, if you have to raid and run, please feel free. If you need to do a body check and check in, see if you need water or food or a stretch or anything, please feel free to also do that. But yeah, we're so happy that you're here. If you do have the time and the energy, please feel free to continue hanging out with us. Thank you so much for the follow, Meg. I appreciate it. Thank you. OG, hello, Raider. You're doing well. I feel like I've met so many viewers already. Oh, yes. I really love building community. I really love giving us almost like a little virtual community center here on the stream. Body check. Body check complete. It's still there. Well, that's good. That's good to know. That is important that it's still there. What were you streaming today? I feel like it was maybe Silksong. How did it go? You're in Act 3, I believe, at this point. Stop, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is it Pika or Pika? Because there's an animal named a Pika. But then I also know there's Pikachu, so it might be Pika. Let me know how to pronounce it. Let me know what you would like to be called. If you haven't been in chat before, or if I am calling you the wrong thing as well, please feel free to jot down what you would prefer to be called in chat. And if I ever mess it up, please feel free to correct me. I would rather be calling you by what you prefer to be called. So please feel free to let me know at any point. My body's also still here. That is good. I'm glad everyone seems to have their body on them today. Question of the day, I'd probably bring a homemade cranberry mint drink. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. Alcohol free for those who want it, of course. Perfect. I love that. Joe was silking his song. Perfect. Silking his song. I love that. Oops. Zen says operating room today was pumping EDM tunes like you couldn't believe. Almost felt like a club. That sounds incredible. Do you work at an operating room or were you operated on? I'm not sure if you've shared with us in this stream what you do, so context would be great. Pika. Okay, perfect. Welcome in, Pika. Thank you so much for being here. Chad, I can't find my body. Am I a ghost? Maybe. But that might not be a bad thing. Or maybe something happened with... thank you so much for the follow, Pika. I appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe what happened to you happened to what happened to my sim the other day, where he came back from space and he was invisible. Couldn't see him, couldn't click on him, just gone. So, Mags, maybe you went up to space and didn't realize that you came back invisible. I was on Silksong today. It went well. Good. Working towards Act 3, which is hard to get to. Oh, interesting. I've been trying to avoid watching a lot of Silksong play because I haven't been able to play it myself and I don't want to spoil myself, but I want to watch it so bad because I can't play it myself right now. I mentioned before, like it's very difficult for me, especially with the amount of brain fog that I've been experiencing. So I get frustrated and then I get a headache and then I get a migraine within like 15 minutes of playing it. But I want to play so bad. I was humming the, oh, what's her name? I was humming that song to myself yesterday at work and I was like, I really want to play it so badly. I'm glad it's good though. As in the Pokemon, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with everything, making sure that, trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Pika Sun. Oh, Pika Sun? Pika Sun? Is that how you pronounce it? Conquered some fiery monsters. Oh, are there fiery monsters to get to Act 3? I love silking my song. I love silking my song. Incredible. Yeah, I work in trauma operating room as an x-ray tech. Gotcha. So just club vibes at work today for you. That sounds fun. I've taken on my spectral form. Perfect. I love it. Can you walk through walls in your spectral form is the question. That's nice. You're asking everyone how we're doing. Sorry, my bad. I forgot to ask. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you so much for asking. I'm okay. I know I've mentioned this, so for those of you who've heard me say this already, I'm so sorry. I was running a low-grade fever right before stream, and I was not feeling well. I was feeling very nauseous. But I took some meds, and I am feeling better now. Not 100%, but a lot better than I did before stream. So I'm doing better now. And Stardew is always a nice chill time, even when you're sick. Stop, the alert is so cutie. Thank you. The nuclear device I set has destroyed my... Oh no! I don't know if... I imagine y'all might have heard Skinny G is going through a bunch of fire alarms right now and was contemplating setting off a nuclear device, so it has happened. What is it? What's the word for it? We're at ground zero. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word. I'm so sorry. My brain fog is still very high. Probably from the meds or me being sick. My left eyeball on Gabby, center eyeball on work, and right on you. Nice. I might have... I'll get back to you on that. Okay. Silksong is pretty goated. I have it 100% completed. You have it 100% completed? What? Wow. That's wild. Pika-san. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right now. Also, Rich Potluck, you say I'd make a candy apple salad. What's a candy apple salad? Tell me more. I must know. Yeah, you can imagine it was a vibe. That sounds incredible. That sounds so fun. We have a new channel in our Discord, a music channel where people have been sharing the kind of music that they like to listen to and, you know, getting recommendations and things. And Vanny the other day shared a song that, like, it's not within how, like, the wheelhouse of songs that I normally listen to, but I really enjoyed it, and it was very much a vibe. It was, I guess, metal would be the genre. That's what she said it would be called, or what genre it would be categorized under. But it was kind of like, it was a vibe. It was very good. If you're interested in the Discord, !Discord in the chat for that link. But thank you so much for the follows in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Sorry, making sure. Oh, I've complained plenty across both chats today. I figured. It's a valid thing to complain about. That's a nightmare. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. And wow, it's insane you're not feeling well and then you're still trying to make sure you're having fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do Twitch as I would do a job, and but I really enjoy it as well, so that really helps me show up even when I'm not feeling well. I am chronically ill, so I'm often not feeling well. But being able to build community like this and talk to other human beings is really huge for me. I tend to, have to isolate myself a lot because I don't feel well. So being able to socialize with y'all make my day consistently. So I make it a point to show up for stream and try and make sure that I can show up as best as I can, while also honoring the fact that I am sick a lot. Not necessarily the way that other people would think of as being sick. Like, I don't have a cold or the flu a lot, but I am unwell a lot. So, but this is so much fun and I really enjoy being here. So, and it's awesome that people actually show up. It still kind of blows my mind that people actually show up for streams and like hanging out. So yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Cut up green apples with cut up Snickers, caramel, and whipped cream. Whoa, I've never heard of that. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Wow. It was Sleep Token. What was Sleep Token? I'm sorry, I missed the context for that one. It's a dessert. Wait, chronically ill? Yes, I am chronically ill. By the way, you look really pretty today and your lipstick color is so light and cool. Oh, thank you so much, Meg. I appreciate it. I didn't feel like putting on mascara or my contacts today, so we're wearing glasses. So sorry about the glare. And I also didn't feel like doing my hair, so we put a headband on. This is what we do in order to try and still look cute when we're not feeling good. As in, like, immunocompromised. I'm not immunocompromised. I have a bunch of different things going on, but I guess I don't want to say the main thing. One of the things is fibromyalgia, which is chronic pain and also chronic fatigue. But then it manifests in hundreds of different ways for different people. It depends on the person, how it manifests. But yeah, so I am pretty constantly in pain. And then also I have very limited energy. My heart rate goes up really high for doing basically nothing, which makes it hard to manage. It's like if someone, like, imagine yourself trying to go on an 8-mile run and then run another 8 miles to do something else and then run another 8 miles to do something else. Just like back to back to back throughout your day. But that's the basic rundown. It's a lot more complex than that, but that's kind of the cliff notes, I guess, the very, very, very basic cliff notes. Also, today was quite easy. There were only a couple of patients in with broken fingers, so we fixed them in fixed them with some Kirschner wires. What's a Kirschner wire? Does that go into the finger or on the outside? I get that. I'm glad I'm hanging out here. It helps a bit. You're doing great even on the tough days. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm immunocompromised, so I like to relate. Yes. I am not immunocompromised, and I'm so sorry to hear that you were immunocompromised. Also, yeah, chronic illness, chronic things are a struggle, but I'd like to make my community a safe space for other people who experience similar things, and we can all kind of commiserate together a little bit when we're struggling, and hopefully provide some distraction for when you're not feeling well and things like that. So you were in a good place. You're in a safe space as well. Sleep Token was the artist. Oh, Sleep Token. Okay, gotcha. You were talking about, I didn't hear you name them, so I was just giving more context. Sorry, I wasn't clear. No worries at all. Like I said, my brain fog is very high, so I will need context sometimes, even if you provided some already. Mascara reminds me, I hate it because I never managed to apply it properly, but I draw really well on my iPad, especially for streamers. Oh, exciting! Oops. I need to stop that. I keep snoozing my alarm rather than just turning it off. Hello, Secret, how are you? How is your day going? Oh, I forgot to mention that we were in ads. I'm so sorry. Spiced warm apple juice with feta and goat cheese salad. Oh my gosh. I need this potluck to happen now. Everyone's bringing delicious things. So my empathy towards other immunocompromised people is very heavy. Yes, that totally makes sense. Doctor just stabs the wire into the finger, making kind of skewer. Oh my gosh. That sounds horrifying, but also I imagine it's very helpful for the person who's experiencing the broken finger. I'm so glad you're doing well. Good. Anything going on for you today? What are you up to today? Have you been streaming, relaxing? Tell me about your day. Okay, we're gonna harvest some stuff. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get through chat, but I like to make sure that I don't miss people's messages. So thank you so much for being here again. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And again, if you need to do any body checks or anything, feel free to do that. We have been informed that several people indeed do still have their bodies on them, so so this is good. Okay, got some mushrooms. I guess I'd probably empty out my inventory. Oh, and we can expand our inventory today. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. It's gonna be great. Okay, we've got some cranberry jelly. I think, how many cranberries do we have? Oh yeah, we can make, oops, inventory's full, just kidding. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Lizzie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome back from ads. I'm so sorry I forgot to mention that they were running. I snoozed them a couple of times and I thought I had more time to let y'all know that they were happening. But again, thank you so much for sticking around for them and helping support me in our stream. I really appreciate it. I find it funny because a lot of my issues go hand in hand. A lot of them go hand in hand. If you feel comfortable, do you mind elaborating? Thanks. I'd love to share my work with you on Instagram. Once you follow me back, you can tell me if I'm a good drawer or not. I would love to see. We also have a art channel. Sorry, couldn't think of the word channel for a second. We also have an art channel in Discord. If you're ever comfortable with sharing your art on there, we have some wonderful artists who share their art on Discord, and our Discord is for everyone to share their art regardless of how much experience they have. So we love seeing people's art. Okay, let me... Amaranth. I guess we haven't harvested amaranth. Oh, you know what? Because we've been selling it. That's why. We have our amaranth quest. Let's see. How far are we on that? 38. And we have 18 days. We're doing okay, I think. I hope. We'll see. It's only necessary if fragments are misaligned. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I have broken my arm before. And then broken, I'm not sure. It wasn't very clear. Hurt the growth plate in my other arm before. So I've worn casts twice in my life. But those are the only broken bones I've had. But when I broke my arm the first time, or fractured my arm the first time, I should say, the x-ray looked like someone had taken out like little pizza slices on each of my bones in my arm. I remember that very distinctly. So, and I remember asking the doctor, I think I was like 8 at the time or something. I remember asking the doctor, where did the pieces of bone go? The pieces of bone, the little pizza slices, where did they go? And they were like, they just dissolved in your body. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I don't know why I have this very distinct memory of that happening. Okay. There we go. Oops. A stop pronoun check is sweet. Yes, I have my pronoun check in there. You can use your channel points to redeem pronoun check if you ever want to. And that will just prompt me to share my preferred pronouns, which, by the way, are she, they. I realized I didn't introduce myself when people came in from the raid. I'm Gabby. I use she, they pronouns. And then if other people want to share their pronouns when you redeem pronoun check, they can as well. Also, if ever you want to share your pronouns in chat, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to wait for a pronoun check to share it. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, sorry, I mentioned it before. Okay, gotcha, yes. So I have type 1 diabetes, have had it for the past 5 years, probably undiagnosed for longer, but because of the diabetes, there was probably the underlying condition, also known as kidney disease. Oh, gotcha. Wording underlying as IDK, but I've also apparently had kidney disease for a while, just got a name placed to it. I'm glad that you figured out what it was. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. That sounds awful. I also have anxiety, depression, ADHD. I feel that. Yeah. I'm an ADHDer here. Autism and ADHD, and probably other things that I've been told, might want to get that diagnosed. Work in progress. The sneaky little pizza slices probably ran off with the bone pieces, honestly. Hello, Killbot. How are you? Welcome back. How's your day going? Oh, cool. I'm he, him, but I don't care if I'm called they. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for sharing, Pika. Sometimes we put a tiny plate with some tiny screws if it's really busted. Gotcha. Okay, so what would be considered really busted? Is it like pieces, like how many pieces there are? I'm also very sorry if this is something you don't want to talk about because it's work related or you don't want to answer, feel free to just not answer. But if you feel comfortable answering, I would love to hear. But obviously no pressure if you don't want to think about work. I completely get it. Okay, let's check on our animals. Forgot to grab my milk pail, so let's go grab that. Good morning, chickens. How are you today? Happy to be outside again. Let's milk our cows. Sorry, I'm gonna check for my eggs. Oop. Thank you for the posture check, Tomato. Good point, good point. I have my legs crossed. Probably not using my best posture. I also realized that if I have good posture, then there's less glare on my glasses. I'm normally wearing contacts for stream. I just didn't feel like putting them on today. But yeah, having good posture helps with the glare on my glasses. So I was trying to make a note to myself before stream, like, hey, focus on that posture. It'll help. Okay, got some more amaranth, so that'll be good to work towards that quest. Beautiful. More than 2 fragments. Got it. That makes sense. No, I want to make cheese out of these. Put away the milk pail. I'll check the greenhouse. We're gonna go expand our inventory in a second. And let's go out here. And duck feather, where does that go? Oh, I think it goes back over here. Alright, let me catch up. I'm gonna just helped a friend make their very first D&D character. That's so fun! Oh my gosh! Are you allowed to share what their character is like? What kind of character you created, etc.? I'm doing alright. I wasn't feeling very well towards the beginning of a stream, but I had taken some meds right before stream, so I'm feeling a lot better than I did before stream started and at the beginning of stream. We're doing better. Hopefully if I just continue taking meds, I'll feel okay. I went to full teacher mode. That's incredible. I love that. That sounds so fun. I just remembered I have to clean my room. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy cleaning your room. Okay, sounds good. We'll see you soon. And if not, have a lovely rest of your day. Yeah, more than 2 fragments. Oh, yes. I read that already. Grey's Anatomy type busted. I have not watched Grey's Anatomy. My sister really loved that show. We want this. Here it goes. We did it. We now have our full inventory available to us. Incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That'll make the Skull Caverns a lot easier. My dog Loki ate my hand today. Oh no! Did you actually get hurt, or was it just like a love bite? My cat does that every day. I feel your pain. He literally would not let go. Oh no, did it break skin? It looks like I lost a war. Why did your dog do that? Do we have a specific goal today, or are we playing for the long-term stuff? We don't have anything that we're doing specifically today. We're saving up money. We're working on upgrading our house. So here's Robin working on that. So that was 10,000 gold. And we just upgraded our inventory, which was another 10,000 gold. So that's a win. The next thing we're saving money up for is the autograbbers for our barn and our coop, so that I don't have to go in there every single day. If I'm away, it will just auto grab my animal products, but that'll be 50,000 gold. So we're at 3,000 now because we spent all of our money on those other upgrades. What else are we working towards? Kind of, other than that, some minor things, but I wanted to do all of these upgrades because like expanding the inventory will help us at the Skull Caverns, and upgrading the house. I wanted to make sure that we had a kitchen so we could make Santa cookies to put out on shoot, we covered what Stardew's version of Christmas is called. Feast of the Winter Star. On the day before the Feast of the Winter Star, you can apparently set out cookies for Santa, which I didn't know. So I wanted to make sure that we can do that, but we don't have cookies right now in our inventory, so I wanted to upgrade our house so that we could have the kitchen so that we can make cookies for that as it comes. We also got some extra purple shorts from the mayor's house. And then we're working towards Robin's project, which is collecting 80 pieces of hardwood, which I'm doing now. And then a crop order of 100 amaranth. So we're working on growing all of that and shipping all of that for those 2 quests. But other than that, it's things like waiting until we have enough materials to craft a certain thing and things like that. I don't want to specify too much about their character, but they wanted a pure support bard, which is really cool. What's a pure support bard? Thank you so much and take care. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for the lurk, Meg. You're probably already gone, but thank you. Gabby, what is your favorite type of chocolate? White, milk, or dark? So I am lactose sensitive. So I cannot have milk or white chocolate anymore without getting very sick. So probably dark chocolate. But I think I would have probably said dark before I became lactose sensitive. Yeah, I like my favorite, like I can have a very limited amount of milk chocolate. But it's hard for me to limit my chocolate intake because I have been a chocoholic since I was very, very young. I've loved chocolate since I was very young. So my favorite chocolates are Ferrero Rochers, probably. Though I did go to Austria when I was younger and had chocolate from there, and chocolate from Europe is better than chocolate from the US. Like, chocolate from the US freaking sucks. It's really bad. And I also had some Kinder eggs, I think, when I was in Austria as well. Those were delicious, but I don't have really access to anything that isn't US chocolate here. So Ferrero Rocher would probably be my favorite chocolate candy. But in general, I guess dark chocolate. I don't really like a super bitter chocolate, but I like the richer dark chocolates. I think when I was a kid, I used to get the Hershey's dark chocolate with almonds in it. Which was very, very tasty for my child palate. I haven't had Hershey's chocolate in a while though, because Hershey's chocolate isn't good quality chocolate. I'm so sorry if you're a Hershey's fan. I don't mean to be like everyone's allowed to like their own thing. I am not a huge fan of Hershey's chocolate. Thank you for asking. What is yours, Disco? Do you have a preference when it comes to chocolates? Genshin Impact type venti bard style. That's a lot of words and only some of them I know. No, I actually got hurt. No, Pika, I'm so sorry. Gotta leave a little earlier tonight. Have a good rest of stream, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mags. I appreciate it. Exclamation point good night in the chat for Mags. I know that he's probably not going to bed, but that's our only kind of goodbye that we have as a command. So yeah, exclamation point good night in the chat for Mags to say goodbye. He did break skin, but it was my fault. I had to force him out from under my parents' bed to take him outside. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it was just an uncomfortable situation he was in. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, lovely to meet everyone. I saw a short of you on YouTube and now I'm here. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you want to be called. I think Dild the Dane is how I would pronounce your name, but if you have a name that you prefer to be called in chat, please let me know. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. That's very exciting that you came over from YouTube. I just bought Stardew. Any helpful beginner tips? Oof. Great question. I guess I would start by saying, like, what is your typical play style? What do you like doing in games usually? And then I might be able to answer your question better once you've answered that. I'm not mad at him. He's just in a lot of pain at the moment. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's such a bummer when our babies are in pain. Oops. Lactose and toddler pants. Oh my goodness. Oops. No, leave me alone, please. Stop. Please do not. Okay, I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to be on my farm if you were a higher impact enemy. That's just rude. Okay, I already petted my puppy. Let's go to bed, and then before I start the next day, I'll catch up on chat. So sorry, I feel like I'm quite behind. A pure support bard does stuff like buffing the other characters and debuffing enemies, healing and stuff like that. Gotcha. Okay, that's so fun. Nice to meet you too, and good to be here. Thank you so much. Kinder Eggs are great. They really are. Kinder Chocolate is the goat. It really is. I think they're still illegal to import to the US. I wouldn't be surprised. And also, with all of the tariffs now, who knows how expensive they would be to get here to begin with. Phaser has a Kinder Light chocolate bar, and it's so, so good. Yes, I've seen the Phaser brand around, but I wasn't sure if it was as good as the Kinder. Would you recommend it? Like, if I see it, should I buy it and try it? I'm a big fan of everything white chocolate, especially white chocolate covered pretzels. Ooh, those are good. I was obsessed with white chocolate macadamia nut cookies when I was younger. We lived in Hawaii for a while because my dad was stationed there. And they were like very popular there. And I was also a Girl Scout there. And there were, if you're familiar with Girl Scouts, they're a scout option here in the US for kiddos to be a part of. And the Girl Scouts specifically sell Girl Scout cookies. And if you were a Girl Scout in Hawaii, there were white chocolate macadamia nut cookies that you could sell, and those were my favorite. But then when I moved back to the continental United States, they didn't have them there, and I was really sad. Dane is just fine. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. I will call you Dane. I love my chocolate like violence. That is so dark, Zin. I love my chocolate like violence. Domestic. Oh my god. That's so dark. I feel like that might have to be our quote of the day. I kind of want to do a platinum or 100% run. But I know there's a lot to Stardew, so I'm just looking for some tips, I guess, to start. I know Stardew is time sensitive. Yes, depending on what you're doing. Also, if you're in chat and you have some tips, feel free to throw them into chat as well. I think platinum or 100% run. I would say the Stardew Wiki will be your friend, for sure. If you want to be, I don't know how meticulous you like being, but spreadsheets are very helpful if you want to be that meticulous. I created a spreadsheet for our stream that we're doing on Saturday. We're going to be collabing with Plum Low. They are a duo, a stream duo, and they're doing a fundraiser the entirety of December. Actually, let me go ahead and shout them out in chat. But we are doing a Sims 4 bingo challenge where there's different challenges across the bingo card, and we're competing to see who will fill out the bingo card first. So I have an entire spreadsheet to help me out with that. If you want to be that meticulous, you could do that. Let's see, what else? Gosh, it's really hard to like come up with general tips and not be super specific. I think honestly the Stardew Wiki is your best friend. Like if you have a specific goal, make sure to look on the Stardew Wiki to see, like for example, hold on, let me show you in game. Okay, we made 8,918 gold today, so that is very helpful. Working towards getting 50,000 for our auto grabber. I don't know if it's 50,000 for both or just one. Okay, so for example, these are your different skills that you can level up. Once you get to level 5, you get to pick a certain branch. Depending on what you want to do, one branch might be better than the other. So looking up which one will benefit your style of gameplay would be helpful. And then once you get to level 10, you can also pick a specific branch. What are some other general tips. Looking up the crops that make you the most money if you're trying to make a lot of money really fast. Wow, I feel like I'm really not giving you a lot to work with here. I'm so sorry. Friendships are important in Stardew as well. When you get to a certain level of friendship with each player, they might give you access to a new thing in the game that will help you improve your gameplay or make your life easier, etc. Marrying certain people also will give you access to certain things, depending, like, if you marry Maru, I believe she gives you a farm computer where it kind of like scans your farm and tells you information about your farm that's helpful. If you marry Shane, you get a blue chicken at some point, though I never did. I don't know if that was with the update or not, though, so maybe I just married him before the update that gives you the blue chicken came out. Yeah, these are just like very general tips, but we do have a Discord. I will link that in the chat as well. Oops, sorry. Not typing in the right place. We do have a Discord, and we do have a gaming chat and specifically a Stardew chat. So if you're interested in joining our Discord and chatting with people and asking for specific help there as well, obviously no pressure at all, but I wanted to open it up to you since you are asking for advice. You can feel free to join our Discord and talk to people about it in there. There are a lot of other, our chat is full of people who play Stardew, so everyone will kind of be able to come in with different types of tips depending on the way that they play, which might be helpful for you, especially if you're just now trying to discover how you like to play Stardew. I'm sorry if this was very scattered. I hope that this was helpful, but that's the best that I can do right now with my sick brain functioning the way it is. Due to the seasons, I think. Yes, yeah. So there are specific things that are timed based on the seasons, and then there are quests that are timed as well. So, like, for example, I have 3 days to finish this entire quest, or I guess you can call it a quest. Yeah, I'll call it a quest for now. But yeah, there are things that they actually give you a certain amount of days that you can finish and stuff like that. I am from the US. Yes, I live in the US currently. Definitely try the phaser one. Okay, good to know. I get it all the time. Yes, I am. I'm a Midwesterner. Gotcha. Do you have a Midwestern accent? Just out of curiosity. It's not really important, but Raggy. Who hurt you? Just remembered this joke from a long time ago. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. Phaser is Estonian brand. They are really good at making sweets. Good to know. Don't miss birthdays. That is a really good tip. Yes. Birthday, gifting someone a gift on their birthday in Stardew will get you more hearts with them than just gifting to them on regular days. I thought they were Finnish. Yeah, they're actually Finnish. Oh, gotcha. They're Finnish. Okay. Their candy is awesome. I'll slide into the server. Okay, sounds good, Pika. Thank you so much. That would be really helpful. Absolutely. Just looked up and you're correct. Maybe it was because this summer I was in Estonia and it's really big there. Oh, is it? There's also a phaser factory in Tallinn. Is that how you pronounce it? Where you can get a tour. That's so fun. A chocolate factory tour? Or do they make other candies other than chocolate? Right now, it's a lot. I'm kind of nervous to even start a playthrough right now. I haven't even started because I'd rather now miss any timed quest or things if I'd want to 100% on one character, although that might be unrealistic. Okay, so the thing I will say is maybe in order to like calm down the anxiety about not wanting to start playing yet, I would probably create a save that's like your BS save. A save where you can do whatever you want and do it, take as long as you want on it, and kind of use that save to learn things and make your mistakes on that save. And then once you've kind of played through maybe your first year on that save, then you can go and have more specific goals. Obviously, everyone plays their own way. This is just how I would play as someone who struggles with anxiety and struggles with like the stress and the pressure of like getting things right. I like to have a save because you can have multiple saves in Stardew, which is really helpful. I like to have a save where it's just my BS save. I'm chilling on a Saturday evening, or it's my sick day and I just want to play Stardew and be chill. And then I have things like this Let's Play, the Mean Girl Let's Play, where I have specific goals that I'm working towards. But I already kind of know the game because I have 5 other Let's Plays, or not Let's Plays, but I have 5 other personal saves where I've kind of played it in different ways and figured out exactly how I like to play it. So that's what I would recommend. Obviously, you can play however you want to play, whatever feels good to you. But especially if something is keeping you from playing the game, I would say just jump in and BS it at first. And then maybe that'll take away some of that whatever is keeping you from playing the game. IDK, what a Midwest accent is. What's a Midwest accent? To me, it sounds very similar to a Canadian accent, but less, if that makes sense. Like the stereotypical, very strong Canadian accent, but like take away some of that. That's what a Midwestern accent sounds like to me. An example of like a word specifically that's said differently in the Midwest as opposed to other places in the US is like, I say bag. In the Midwest, people say bag. If that makes sense. Yeah, I understand the confusion then. Phaser is really popular in the entire Northern Europe region, so I'm not surprised they were big in Estonia. Where is Estonia? That might be a stupid question, but I'm comfortable asking it. Oh, that's a helpful tip. Birthdays, yes. Phaser is pronounced Fatser? Fatser? Sorry, that looks so rude. OMG, I didn't mean to be. On which one? Telling me how to pronounce things? If so, not rude at all. I would rather know how to pronounce it than be pronouncing it wrong. So if that was what you were referring to, no, not rude at all. Please do not worry about it. And let me know if I'm saying it right. Fatser? Fatser? Tomato. The only timed quests are small, nearly meaningless tasks, or they will come back around again. Yes, if you fail. Yes, absolutely. And there are things like if you don't grow a certain crop within a certain amount of time, then you might miss your chance to. But then once you have the greenhouse, you can grow whatever crop you want. But you do have to save up enough money to be able to, or no, you don't have to save up enough money. You have to either purchase the greenhouse from JojaMart if you choose that way, or finish that bundle in the community center, or those bundles in the community center to get the greenhouse. So yeah, there are different things, and there are still people are still learning things about Stardew at this point because it is so intricate. But I wouldn't let that scare you. I would say it's more exciting than intimidating, because you get to discover things in this game, which is really fun. So ultimately, it's not really missable items or rewards or stuff. I'm really a collector in games. Oh my gosh, we did post in our gaming channel in Discord a quiz for what type of gamer you are, and then it tells you what type of games you'd like based on what type of gamer you are. If you join our Discord, I would highly recommend taking it. It is fascinating. I saved all of the ones that it said that I should play because it was very helpful. I say bag. Okay, gotcha. Fatser also makes waffles, gingerbread, chewy candy with fruity fillings. Also their famous geisha line of chocolates and chocolate sweets. Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up later and just see what they make, because that sounds incredible. I don't have a Midwesterner accent. I'm from Illinois. Okay, gotcha. I used to get made fun of for my Midwest accent saying bag. Yeah, bag versus bag. Yeah, a lot of people will be like, what are you, like, I wasn't used to the accent, and so the first time I heard someone say that, I was like, what are you saying? And they were like, bag, and then they were like, bag, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't making fun of you at all, I just didn't understand what you were saying. But now that I know, this was years ago that I first heard it, but now that I know, I am aware that that is a different way of saying it. Oh, Estonia's below Finland. Gotcha. Fatser. Okay, Fatser. Okay. Dummel. I don't know what you're referring to there. Hold on. Dummel, is that a kind of candy? I need to head to bed. Have a nice rest of your day and stream, people. Thank you so much for being here, Lizzie. Thanks for hanging out. Can we get some exclamation point good nights in the chat for Lizzie, please? I hope you have sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, there's a picture of the dog who bit me in the pets chat. He's not malicious. He's just a sweetheart. Absolutely. Yeah, when dogs are scared, they will do things like that, right? We do not hate on dogs for trying to protect themselves. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing the picture. I will take a look at it once I'm off of stream. Yeah, below Finland with Latvia to the south and Russia to the east. Gotcha. Dummel is a chocolate-covered toffee candy, and it's absolutely fantastic. So what I'm hearing is I need to have my solstice stocking full of Fatser candy. If I can eat it. That's the problem, is I have so many dietary restrictions. I'll have to like read every single ingredient to make sure I can have it. But if I can. Looking at his face, you deserved it. He's never done anything wrong in his life. Aww. Dummel is amazing. I'm Scandinavian, Northern European. I can speak to that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I need to get him outside. He's on a steroid. LMAO. Oh. Explore Nordic candy. It's honestly superior AF. Good to know. Didn't know Dummel was made by Fatser. Dansk? I've seen Dansk before, but that might be a brand. I swear by Marabou chocolate as well. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I love that we're having a chocolate chat now. I freaking love chocolate. Okay, clear sunny day tomorrow. Spirits are feeling neutral, and we'll skip the fishing info. All right, Robin's still working on her house, which is totally fine. Let's water the dog. Hello, puppy. Good morning. Anything to harvest today? Let's grab our apple. Oh, I won't try pronouncing that one. Actually, maybe I will. Soiree. That reminds me of Swarly from, if anyone has ever watched How I Met Your Mother. Maybe no one will know what I'm referencing, but... Danish, dansk. Oh, is that same thing? Also, my Catalang is in there too. Is that a fun word for saying you posted a cat picture? I started getting Tony's or Fatser because it's cheaper now. Oh, good to know. We love affordable chocolate. Also, Lithuanian Ruta and Pergale are awesome. What are Ruta and Pergale? Swarge is a Mimi way to say Sweden in Swedish. Oh, gotcha. I was talking about my favorite, one of my question of the day the other day was, who's your role model if you have one, and why? And I hadn't really thought about it for myself. I always forget that I have to answer my own questions of the day whenever I do. But I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe the closest thing I would have to a role model is Jonna Jinton from Sweden. If you haven't watched her YouTube videos, I would highly recommend them. She's a wonderful artist and seems like just an incredible person, and her YouTube videos are all vibes. It's so good. But occasionally she'll speak in Swedish and I'll learn some things, like I believe cheers is skjol. Maybe. I might be pronouncing it right or not. But yeah, random fun fact that I just decided to put out there. Yeah, they were asking if I'm Danish. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I call my cat Catalang because funny. Oh, that's cute. I love that. My cat is not in the room right now. She is probably napping on the bed in another room. Occasionally she'll come in and say hi. And then we have our petting emote for subscribers to use when she does come into chat. That has her face on it. It's not very good. I need to work on better emotes, but since we just started streaming in July and are still working on you know, saving up money to be able to improve our stream, we've got what we can. We're doing our best with what we've got so far, but I promise I am working on it. And for those of you who are subscribed, I super appreciate you because you're helping me improve my stream and you're making it happen for me. I believe we're at 8 out of 10 subscribers out of our subscriber goal for this month, which is very exciting. Hopefully we can get the last 2 subscribers before the end of the month. And then actually we've gotten quite a few new followers today and I haven't checked where we're at with that yet. We're at 92 followers, which is wild. We have 8 more followers until we hit 100. I have yet to come up with a 100 follower goal for when we hit 100 followers, what we'll do. But we are going to be working on our 75 follower goal stream, I guess, next week. I've decided that we are going to be doing I'm going to be turning one of my personal photos that I've taken, hopefully if I can find a good one, into a paint by numbers. And we are going to be painting on stream, and then people will be able to use their channel points to influence the painting, either by changing the color that a certain number is, or by changing the color of the next section I'm going to paint. So that should be a fun stream. I post detailed stream schedules with like what exactly we're going to be doing on our Discord as well. That's the only place that you'll get like the detailed schedule. My general schedule of what days and times I'm streaming is both on here on Twitch and on my Instagram. But if you want detailed schedules, that will be in the Discord. So if you're curious as to what day that will be happening, that information will be on our Discord, and I usually post our schedule on Saturdays. So I forget why I went on that tangent, but there it is. Okay, we're collecting hardwood, more hardwood for Robin. We only have a few days left for this, and I'm wondering if we have enough time to make this happen. I think we tried to do this one maybe last week or the week before. I'm sorry, baby slime, you must go. And we just barely didn't reach the goal, so hopefully we can make it happen this time. Skull. Skull? Is that correct? Those are chocolate and sweet factories in Lithuania. Gotcha. Pergal is by far my favorite domestic Swiss brand. Ooh. Good to know, good to know. Okay. We got our hardwood. Did we have any amaranth to harvest today? I should probably check that again. Hold on, where are we on amaranth? We're at 59. We have 17 days. Okay. I'm more stressed about the hardwood. If only our hardwood on our farm was growing. Okay, what do you have today? Fiddlehead risotto, potato, copper bar, gold bar, pink cake, acorn, red plate, pine tar, shad, cloth, stone slab, rare crow, retro catalog, We could buy a cloth. We are trying to save up money, but I also want a fall outfit. We're gonna buy it. It's gonna be... We're almost halfway through the fall, so we're a little delayed on a fall outfit, but we can try. Or we could make a winter one, so that we actually can wear whatever we make for longer. Okay. Let's throw this in here. Throw that in there. Bring our cloth inside. Put that in there. They make my favorite candy, a pineapple-flavored, chocolate-covered wafer candy. Pineapple-flavored? That sounds so good. Chocolate-covered wafer candy. That sounds delicious. My mouth is watering, y'all. Send me sweets, quick. Oh my gosh. I'm not even kidding. My mouth is so watery now. Yum, yum, yum. I should make myself some candy that I can eat. That might be fun. Also, ads are going to start in about 2.5 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I really do appreciate it. Okay, we didn't have any amaranth to harvest. What else are we working on? We're just trying to make money, I think. Drop order. So we sold that. We have 60 hardwood. We have 3 days. I think we'll be able to make that happen. Let's actually see if we can take this hardwood up to Robin's so that when we do harvest all of the hardwood, at least we don't have to go up to her house and put it in to whatever bin she has for it, in case we forget to do it until nighttime and her house is closed or something. They are extremely delicious. They sound very tasty. Okay, perfect. Now we don't have to stress about that. What else? Lobster. Hold on, let's look at our goals that we had written down for today. Let's see. Oops. Put tappers on trees, none of them grew. Iridium sprinklers we still can't do. Save up for house, we're working on. No, we did. We upgraded our house already, so that's good. Romance Haley, we did give her a sunflower and we did say hi to her, so I'm gonna count that. Make a crystallarium. We can't do that yet. Mushroom log for each type of tree. I think we're just gonna mark that as done until the hardwood comes in, and then we have to put a mushroom log by the hardwood. Make a fall outfit. I can look up another fall outfit, but I'm gonna do that off stream because the last time I tried to look it up on stream, it gave me the wrong recipe and I created something I didn't want. So I want to make sure I know that for a fact that it'll work. Save 50,000 gold for 2 autograbbers. That's what we're working on. And then we already expanded our inventory. And then buy more amaranth and fairy rose. We didn't buy more amaranth. Let's go ahead and do that just in case we didn't buy all of it last time. I think we did, but we should probably save our own ass just in case. Like, just in case we should buy more. I gotta get going. I have to get up earlier tomorrow. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Exclamation point good night in the chat for Killbot, please. I hope you have a lovely evening, sweet dreams, sleep well, and I hope waking up early goes well for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, help wanted. Looking for a delicious beet? I would be so happy if someone delivered one to me. Lewis, 300 gold on delivery. Lewis would be thankful. Okay. And it's Farm Olivia, says Pierre. You know, I'm still buying here rather than at Jojen Mart. Okay, they're 70 here. Let's see how much they are at Jojen Mart. Ads are running. Are you open? Do you have amaranth seeds? Okay, they are 70 here as well. Okay, good to know. I should probably start buying them from Jojen Mart since we are in the Mean Girl Let's Play. Okay. And let's plant these. I guess we can just plant them in the regular spot on the outside of our farm rather than in the greenhouse. On the outside of our farm. I don't know why I worded it that way. Okay. Good enough. And put our hardwood back. And put our fruits up. Ooh, we got some wine. Blueberry wine. I don't think we've made much wine, so we can continue that. We'll sell the rest of the blueberry wine. What's our next fruit? We want to make into wine. Do we have blackberry wine already? I don't think we do, actually. Let's make that then, because we have plenty of blackberries. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll just keep one for mead. Because mead goes faster than the wines, and then we can, if something comes up where we have to make wine or juice, then we can just use that spot where the mead is coming from. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Again, thank you so much for hanging out through them and helping support our stream. Let's make some more cheese, more mayo. We can sell this mayo. We can sell all of this blueberry wine. Okay. Perfect. I think that we're all set for everything that is pending. So maybe let's go to the Stardew Wiki and see if there's like a sweater or something that we can make for the fall. What are we wearing? We're wearing a skirt. I guess we don't have pants either. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I misread what I needed last time. I actually need ore. I used the entire bar last time, so let's see if this works. Let's try and make ourselves a turtleneck sweater. So we need, excuse me, we need the cloth, and then some copper ore, or iron ore, or gold ore, or radioactive ore, which I didn't know was a thing. But now I do. Okay, so cloth goes in. Copper ore goes in. Please work. Okay. Turtleneck sweater. Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Will it look good with our skirt? I'm not sure. But we don't have another cloth, so we're gonna... Oh, you know what? Was I not wearing... Did my mannequin steal my shirt off of my body? That sucks. I wasn't wearing a shirt to begin with, y'all. This entire time I wasn't wearing a shirt. I thought I was wearing this plain shirt. But I wasn't. I was fully in my underwear walking around. But now we have a turtleneck sweater, which you can't tell because I have this red ring around my neck, which I didn't realize would be permanent. You can't take that off. It's just jewelry, I guess. I thought it was like a little red scarf, which I thought was cute, but you can't take it off. So, pro tip, if you don't want to be wearing this thing that looks like a clown collar, honestly, for the entirety of your game, don't pick it when you create your character. But it doesn't look, no, it doesn't look great with the pink skirt, but it's better than nothing. Maybe we'll get another piece of cloth next time and we can create some, I'm thinking some like wide leg pants might be cute with this. We'll see. It's a work in progress. Okay. All right. I think that we will head to sleep. Oh. Maybe that means our house is done? Okay, we made 1,734 gold today. Beautiful. All right. I think we'll go ahead and call it a stream there since we're almost at stream end time. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to see more of the Mean Girl Let's Play, there's a playlist right here on screen. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below, and if you like our vibe and want to keep up with our VODs, feel free to subscribe. We have fun content coming out every week. Until next time, have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!